Everybody, this is part 16 of my Let's Play of Fallout New Vegas, where I'm getting radiated to shit, so I better get moving. I think last time I said part 14 when I meant 15. But a friend told me that while the other floors are irradiated, you can swim down there and try to find like the stuff you're looking for. So I will do that. Because I don't really feel like going out somewhere and trying to do a quest for Rover either. Alright, fuck. Actually, I'm just gonna save here in case I drown. Alright. Alright, cool, got a bottle cap. Vault 34 terminal password, got it. Yeah, good thing I got that. So I gave, it's cool that I gave Veronica metal armor. She looks pretty cool in it though. But I'll probably get rid of it and sell it, because I like selling shit in this game. See what else is down there. More money. Alright, that looks to be this whole area. Whoa. Alright, terminal password. Bonneville. I also did record a lot of Lego Batman the other day, and I tried to upload it. And it turns out that the entire soundtrack of the game uses Danny Elfman's soundtrack score from Batman 1989, so I'm gonna have to re-record the whole thing and just turn off the music in the game, which that should help me with that. So I'm going down here, saving just in case I drown and die. Utility terminal password. Damn, you're drowning fast in this game. Alright, I have obtained 2 passwords. Good thing I found it. Right, now that that area is drained, sport.
Trouble. Come on!
This radiation's gonna kill me. How good is security helmets? Disengage the lock to overseer. Tonight, attack the armory. Finally get the... We need to win. Show them population control. Overseer's office. God, how bad is my radiation? Pretty high. Yeah, I can always pay caps for a doctor. I got plenty of caps.
Got my eye.
Ah, you bitch. Oh god, they're really coming. I'll stick with the hunting shotgun. But with my severe radiation sickness, I am cooked. Take the ammo though. Buy a lot of right away later. Okay, I guess they're just gonna stay over there.
Got my eyes peeled.
Oh!
For the Brotherhood!
Nothing here.
Hey! That.
Battery now get up to 80, lock picking, 80, guns, 98. Give me one more for order. Rex, you have something. I don't know if that'll do anything. Well, some routers it's not shit.
I worry too much.
SOS. Shut down the reactor to help Sharecropper Farm. Save Vault 31st trapped dwellers by leaving its reactor intact, dooming Sharecropper Farms. If there's anyone still alive out there, we need help. The sun planted a bomb in the pool. When the lower level flooded, all the doors were automatically sealed. My family and a few others are trapped behind those doors. If someone could transfer control to the backup terminal, I could get us all out. Please help us. Group attacked. Reactor attempts to repair. Manual overdrive. Exterior. Buy some time. Assist quest. Save Vault 34's trapped dwellers by leaving this reactor intact, dooming the Sharecropper Farms. Or shut down the Vault 34's reactor to help the farms. I think everybody down here is pretty much a ghoul. part of City Protocol, this action has been locked out from this terminal using the master override terminal located in the reactor room will bypass all safety features. Disengaging lock. Sultan meltdown as parasitic control. Yeah, I need to shut this place down.
Trouble.
Hell. Did the wrong thing. So where's Sharecropper Farms at? But to save the people from mold. This place is raided to hell. Kinda wonder if I did the right thing by doing this option. Hard to say. Alright, let's find that pulse gun. They're just ghouls in there. And not even like the really, chill ones. Ones that'll attack you on sight. I've been this way. There has to be a way in that room. Yeah, they can't through there. Obviously you can't go through there. Oh man, I missed it. Serious journal. Corrupted. Necessary for the survival of this vault that we set limits on the growth of our population. Sealed the door and posted guards since the riots began. Fight like dogs. Rebels attack the armory. It's not successful. Looks like they fought. Damage. Many have died. Radiation sickness. Skin peeling off. Ah, there it is. Alright, plenty of kid shit in here, let's go. There's a lot of weight to it. Marksman carbine. Sniper rifle. Dang, there's a lot of good shit here. Oh, combat armor. Definitely do that. Damage 6.5. Hunting shotgun damage is 9.3. I can always sell it. It's critical damage 308. Let's see. Sniper rifle's 308. It's also 308. DPS 94. 46 damage. DPS 70, 31 damage. That's damage.
Huh. Figured it'd have more buttons and dials and stuff, you know? Oh well. It's still the electronic equivalent of a disease from Gamora.
God, gotta get rid of some weapons. The All-American. Oh shit, radiation's bad. I'm taking everything in here. The hell I'm coming back. Action carbine. You know, American. CTPS. Okay. I don't really use explosives though. I guess I'll head back to Hidden Valley. Well, go to Gunrunners, then Hidden Valley. Just doing one quick sweep around here. I guess I could sell a couple of these. That's all the ammo crates, let's go. What's the all-American use? It's camouflage.
Well, it's about damn time. What took you... Oh,
Are you expecting someone else?
I've been in the Reaper's shadow for a long time now, and I thought he'd finally showed up to collect. He's just mocking me now.
Sound like you're eager to die.
There's a twitch in my trigger finger. I've lost my eagle eyes, and the other day I could have sworn I heard Sergeant Dornan chewing me out. I'm old, and I'm starting to feel it. It's not pleasant, especially when you know your mind's slipping away. And we all gotta go sometime. But I was hoping for something a little more heroic.
Who's Sergeant Dornan?
He was a drill instructor I knew. He was also the meanest bastard I've ever known. Once he caught this private out of uniform, and old Dornan went off on the most ear-blistering rant known to man. It was inspiring.
You served in the military?
Yeah. It was a long time ago. Things were better back then.
Tell me about yourself.
What do you want to know?
So, are you a cannibal?
Ha! I'm not saying. It's part of my mystique, after all.
Sounds like there's an interesting story behind it.
The truth of it is that I did cut out a raider's heart, but only took a bite to mess with his buddies. They had me surrounded, and I went with the first thing that came to mind. Some ran, and the rest were startled just long enough.
You live out here by yourself?
Sure do. Had a wife for a while. Tribal girl, really pretty eyes. But she's been gone a long time now. Well, ain't like I've got places to be. Be seeing you. Maybe.
So you only just... Enclave. Yeah, he's not a cannibal, he just bit a raider's heart just to freak people out. Let's go to gun runners, I can sell some shit. Let's get stuff from Rex.
Look at that. A cyber dog. There can't be many of those left.
Welcome to the New Vegas Medical Clinic. I'm a fully qualified physician and can fix whatever is wrong with you for a reasonable fee. If you've got the caps, I've also got several implants available to enhance your physical attributes.
What kind of implants do you have available?
I have several basic implants available that can enhance your physical abilities, make you faster, smarter, stronger, that sort of thing. I've also got two much more expensive implants. One's a subdermal implant that will make you more resistant to damage. The other implant induces a mild regenerative effect. Your wounds will practically heal before your eyes.
I'm suffering from radiation poisoning.
It'll be easy enough to purge all rads from your system.
Here's the caps.
All right, this will only take a few minutes.
You cure my addiction.
You really ought to avoid using those kinds of chems, but I'll see what I can do.
Here.
All right, sit still and let me work.
Do you sell anything here?
I have reserved a small part of my supplies for sale. The profits go directly to the purchase of additional supplies to help the less fortunate.
Show me what you have for sale.
Because you're a friend of the followers, I can give you a bit of a discount.
Cool. I'll be paying. I'll buy 10 of these. Want to buy an implant.
One other thing I forgot to mention. Your body may be able to handle only a limited number of implants. The healthier you are, the more implants I'll be able to give you. Now, what surgery are you considering?
There's regenerating, there's subdermal. Perspective, endurance, charisma. Well, there are areas that are very tough. I like the regenerating ability.
That's the Phoenix monocyte breeder. The implant speeds up cell regeneration, an effect similar to that of some lizards and sea creatures. The implant is very expensive, however. 12,000 caps.
Never mind.
Very well.
What's greater strength?
I can implant the hypertrophy accelerator for 4,000 caps. It will boost your adrenal glands and quickly increase your muscle mass.
No, I'm just gonna browse these. What's perceptive?
The optics enhancer, as the name suggests, gets attached directly to your optic nerve. The price is 4,000 caps. Very well.
What's endurance?
The nociception regulator modifies your cardiovascular system, and you won't tire as quickly. The price is 4,000 caps, same as most other implants.
Yeah, I'll look at the
Wait.
other one. What's charisma?
The empathy synthesizer will allow you to more easily pick up on subtle emotions and body language. The price is 4,000 caps.
What's intelligent?
For 4,000 caps, I can install a logic coprocessor.
Agility.
The reflex booster does exactly what it says, speeds up your reaction times. For 4,000 caps, I can attach the implant to your central nervous node.
I think I'm gonna... Did I accidentally buy it? Addiction removed. Oh right, that's what happens when you get an addiction removed. Alright. I got 308. Turn that. I already did enter Vault 22, there was nothing there. Was that one lady still there? No, I don't think. Now I'll check. she was in oxygen recycling. If she's still down there, I can't remember.
Don't mind me. I have to wrap things up here, gather my gear, that sort of thing. I'll be leaving soon enough.
Well, nothing in Vault 22. There's nothing I can do. As I checked. And that one lady won't leave either. Well, there's no dialogue you can give from her. Anyway, Tin Valley. I guess green's an okay color.
Still breaking hearts there, I see, Scribe Schuler.
Our former Elder Elijah was obsessed with new technology. That's why we were at Helios in the first place. Keep an eye on Veronica here. She's a sharp one.
Alright, so quest on, bring back Pulse Gun to the Elder. Alright. And
Veronica.
Oh.
I hope...
I brought you a present. We found a gun that disables power armor. One of these could defeat the whole Brotherhood. We have to stop limiting our focus to military technology. It won't save us.
That could be the only one of its kind.
That's not the point. Technology won't win our wars. We need numbers, new recruits.
What does the Codex say?
A bunch of close-minded bullshit.
We do not help them or let them in.
But
We keep knowledge they must never have.
give it a chance. for me. I can't stay here and watch us waste away.
I'm sorry.
We'll die out.
I know.
Come on. I can't listen to this anymore. He wouldn't listen. The truth was right there staring him in the face. How could he not listen?
Maybe if we make a stronger case, he'll change his mind.
No. Our case wouldn't be any stronger if tomorrow they all died when their energy weapons backfired. I just didn't expect that. There was no getting through to him. How can I help them when they won't accept it?
Would someone else listen to you?
It wouldn't matter. The Elder has final say. The hell of it is he's one of our most progressive members. If I can't get him to agree, it's hopeless.
You should take over.
Huh. Well, that's imaginative. But it's not really for me. I couldn't get one of their most reasonable members to accept a rational argument. I don't see them coming out in droves to support my coup. And that's really not what the Brotherhood needs right now anyway. They're hanging by a thread.
Where does that leave you?
I don't know if I can stay. Maybe it'd be better for everyone if I left. Spent my life somewhere else. Work with the followers of the Apocalypse, maybe. Put my knowledge to some good use. Or I can stay here with the people I care about and do whatever I can until it comes to a slow or sudden end.
You're the only one who can make this decision.
Not even a hint, huh? Jeez, I really am all alone on this one. I guess I'll stay. If I left, there wouldn't be any coming back. It might be something I'd instantly regret. Things are gonna get harder for the Brotherhood before they get easier. I should support them in whatever way I can. Let's get going. I'd like to get my mind off all this. And some fresh air would do me some good, right about now.
Yeah, Rex will join. Okay, what's the other Brotherhood quest? Let's see. Look at Brotherhood's files relating to elders being dismissed from their positions. Help head Paladin. Okay. Talk to Senior Paladin Ramos on Hardin's behalf. Help Paladin Hardin find a way to oust Elder McNamara. Why don't we talk to Ramos? Though there is that... Talk to Ramos, help head Paladin Hardin find a way to oust McNamara from his position. Look at the Brotherhood's history files relating to elders being dismissed. Let's go to Ramos. Maybe the best text option would have been there's more out there for the future, even though she wouldn't be leaving the Brotherhood behind, and she did grow up with the Brotherhood. It's rough to leave things like this behind.
Your presence here, let's just say it's highly irregular. Outsiders aren't even allowed to know that our bunker's here, let alone come and go freely. You impressed Elder McNamara, obviously. He must believe that you'd be very useful.
So you're head of security?
That's right. Nothing gets in or out of here without me knowing it.
What exactly are the rules regarding entering and leaving?
Under the lockdown, only essential personnel are permitted to enter or leave. That includes supply runners and high-security patrols. All other personnel are forbidden to leave, and any personnel that were out there when the lockdown was enacted are forbidden from returning.
I had other questions.
Fine by me.
What would an elder have to do to get kicked out?
So you've been talking to Hardin, eh? He's been looking for a way to usurp McNamara ever since the lockdown started. Don't get me wrong, he's a good man. But Elder McNamara has done all right by us. If it weren't for him, none of us would have survived at Helios. I'll tell you what I told Hardin. There have been only a few cases of elders being dismissed from their posts in the Brotherhood's history. And those involve crimes that someone like Elder McNamara is just not capable of. You can look it up for yourself if you want. I'll grant you access to that portion of the history section of our data store. See Senior Scribe Ibsen about accessing it.
Tell me what happened at Helios.
I'm sure someone's told you all this before. Several years back, we were running our chapter out the Helios 1 solar power station. Our elder at the time, Elijah, had some kind of obsession with the place, which is the only reason we stayed as long as we did. That place was hardly defensible, and we knew the NCR was moving in on us, but the elder refused to budge, insisting that he just needed more time. We never found out what he needed time for. Wave upon wave of NCR troopers hit us from all directions. We held out for a time, but we were grossly outnumbered, and they had more men than we had ammo. Eventually, our positions collapsed. Elder Elijah was nowhere to be found, so McNamara took charge and led what remained of us on a counteroffensive west. We lost a lot of men and women, but we broke through and made it here. Make no mistake, McNamara saved this chapter that day.
Who is Elijah?
Who was Elijah, more like? He was our elder before McNamara. Bright guy, but just between you and me, he was a little off. Our mission is to recover and preserve the technology of the past, but Elijah wanted more. He sought ways to improve upon technology, make it better. When we found Helios 1, he was like a kid in a candy store. Kept talking about the potential and a grand design never realized. He even insisted we set up our base there, against the objection of nearly every paladin. What followed is a whole other story. Later.
Alright. So let's look at the Brotherhood history files. Help. Okay. History files. Let's go.
Hey, Ramos.
Behave yourself this time, Veronica. Hello, outsider. You've been outside. Is the NCR really still hunting us?
Yeah, most likely, yeah.
Look, this isn't a great time. Oh, what the hell. It's not like we're making any progress. I'm Ibsen, and I hope your day is going better than mine is.
Something wrong?
Yeah, I'm in charge of keeping this data system up and running, but accessing it is a little, touch and go at the moment.
Need any help?
I could use some assistance, sure, but I highly doubt you have the technical background to help us deal with this virus.
Anything I can do to help?
I suppose it couldn't hurt to get another pair of eyes on this. Maybe you'll be able to come up with something coming at it fresh. While the entire system is infected, the virus itself is spread across 3 terminals. The problem is that it keeps moving periodically. We'll have it nailed down in a terminal or 2, only to have it jump to another set of terminals before we locate the 3rd.
You could just delete all the files. That would get rid of the virus, right?
Along with all of the crucial data contained within. That'd be like throwing the baby out with the bathwater.
I just wanted to see what that speech would do with the failed check. What do I need to do?
You'll need to locate it on 3 different terminals in this area in 1 minute. Any longer and it'll jump, and you'll have to start all over. Locating the virus would probably be nearly impossible, but the pompous little bastard that wrote it made things a little easier for us. Normally, terminals infected by the virus just display gibberish, but we found that terminals the virus moved to had some real data passed to them. We were able to decrypt the data and discovered that it was just messages from the virus's writer taunting his victims. When you find terminals with those messages, lock them down and move on. Find 3 of them before the virus jumps, and we'll wipe the damn thing.
I'll give it a try then.
Best of luck to you. I'll tell the others to take a break so they don't get in your way. Oh, and I'll keep track of when it jumps for you. To maximize your chances, wait for my signal before you begin.
Don't work too hard there, Ibsen.
Yes, yes. The virus just jumped. Find which... terminals it went to.
Isolate virus. Check isolation. Confirm.
I'll track the virus. Hey. I'll track the virus from over here.
Yeah, it's been isolated.
You just concentrate on locating the terminals hosting it. Damn, it's jumped. I thought we might have had it that time. The virus just jumped. Find which terminals it went to. That's it. We got it. The virus has been purged.
Finally.
You actually did it. If you don't mind my saying so, I didn't think you had a chance in hell of pulling it off. But I'm glad to be wrong for once. Thank you, my friend. Please feel free to access the data store at your leisure. I'm only allowed to give you access to non-classified topics, but it's better than nothing, right?
Now that the data store is fixed, what do you think of Hardin trying to get Mara dismissed?
I can understand how the man might be frustrated by the current situation. He's a take-charge sort of fellow. Standing around's not his strong suit. I myself often wish we could end this interminable stasis and begin moving forward again.
What kind of information is in the data store?
Oh, all kinds of things. There was already information regarding the layout and systems of this bunker, but we've since added our own data as well. Prior to the lockdown, we had extensively scouted the surrounding area and compiled dossiers on nearby points of interest.
How do I get access to more topics in the data store?
Well, you'd have to get a senior-level member of the chapter to unlock a topic for you. I've given you access to what I can, but that's not much. The majority of topics fall under Ramos's aegis, since they'd constitute a security risk. Good luck getting anything out of him. You might have better luck with another member of the senior staff. Try talking to them about it. Bye. Hello again, my friend. I hope you've been finding the information.
Alright, let's look in here. Bunker information. Goals. Hidden Valley. The goal of the Hidden Valley project is to create a self-sustaining shelter for high-ranking VIPs that can serve as a command structure in times of crisis. The bunker itself is located several hundred feet below the surface. Multiple layers of reinforced materials serve to prevent a breach of the inhabitable areas of anything save for a direct hit by a bunker-busting weapon utilizing a megatonnage, whatever, considered outside the capability of America's closest competitors. In the event that our enemies become capable of such an attack, the bunker's dervish camouflaging system makes targeting the site impossible for automated systems, forcing aggressors to rely on guesswork and sheer luck. Systems overview. The Hidden Valley bunker relies on two main systems. The Candle fusion power system provides power to all bunker systems. Built more for reliability and duration of service, the power output of the system has been exceeded by many current designs, but it can supply the bunker with power for an estimated 752 years. Dervish camouflage system provides visual electronic interference to prevent airborne or long-range enemy weapons from targeting the bunker. The normal soil around the Hidden Valley has supplemented with a combination of aluminum and various silicates, which are then dispersed using a widespread network of industrial fans to blanket the area in a cloud of what is essentially chaff. Or chaff, whatever. Combined with the electronic countermeasures of the nearby array at Black Mountain, the bunker at Hidden Valley is effectively impossible to target. Elder Dismissal Incidents. Incident 1. Let it be recorded that on this day, Raymond Lorne was dismissed from his post as Elder for committing the crime of murder. Brother Lorne was known to have hostile feelings toward the victim. Senior Scribe Ritter, the guilty party, insists that Ritter's death was a tragic case of friendly fire. The bunker was under attack at the time, but the tribunal felt they could not let him persist as Elder with such suspicion hanging over him. Scribe Buick. Incident number 2. Be it known that from this day, Kenneth Jones shall no longer bear the title of Elder. Brother Jones has willfully gone against the chain that binds and has been forced to step down. Head Paladin, Inquis, succeeds him as Elder. Elder Scribe Morgan. 3. Let the record show that I have stood witness to dismissal of David James from the post of Elder. Brother James was charged with destroying an unknown device recovered from an recent expedition. The purpose and function of the device remain unknown, and Brother James has thus far proven unwilling to discuss the matter with anyone. Scribe Tollin.
Aw, just when the standing around was getting exciting.
Yes, what is it?
And you are?
Ah, the outsider. I suppose it's too much to ask that jarhead Ramos to keep outsiders away from my research. I am Head Scribe Taggart, and I am much too busy to deal with the likes of you right now.
Okay.
Yeah?
What's with all the computers?
It's our virtual reality training hall. We don't really go out all that often anymore, so this is how we stay sharp.
You said any more before. Did the Brotherhood used to go out before? Go out more? Fuck.
Yeah, a lot more. Back when we were at the Helios station. Oh, crap. I'm pretty sure I'm not supposed to talk about that, especially with outsiders. So forget you just heard that, okay?
Shouldn't you be in school or something?
Head Scribe Taggart quickly realized my extraordinary talent when I took the mandatory VR combat testing. Soon after that, he requested that I get transferred to VR specialist training, serving as his assistant. I miss hanging out with the other students all the time, but at least I get to skip all those boring lectures.
Tell me about yourself.
Well, like just about everyone else here, I grew up in the Brotherhood. My father was a scribe and my mother a paladin.
Are your parents here somewhere?
They both died at Helios 1. The others were always like a family to me before that, but afterward they became my family in truth.
Bye.
Yeah?
So, who do you take after more, your mother or your father?
I don't know. I'm a little like both of them, I guess. If I had to choose, I really don't know which I'd pick. That's a question I've been asked a lot lately, since it's something I have to decide for myself soon.
What do you mean, decide for yourself?
I'm currently an apprentice in the Brotherhood, and recently became eligible for journeyman status. But first I have to decide which order I want to join. The Knights or the Scribes?
Tell me about the Knights.
Knights are in charge of all of our equipment. Power armor, Gatling lasers, you name it. All of it built and maintained by Knights. Knights also get to go out on patrols, scouting assignments, and support the Paladins in offensive operations. Being a Knight would mean getting to see more of the world, fight the Brotherhood's enemies, and possibly someday become a Paladin like my mother.
Tell me about the Scribes.
The Scribes are responsible for discovering how all the old tech we recover actually works, and sometimes even work on inventing new things. Without them, the Brotherhood could never fulfill its mission. Or at least that's what my dad always used to say.
Scribe Taggart, it's your favorite student.
Yes, well, it's, nice to see you too, Veronica.
McNamara's done a pretty good job, given the situation he was handed.
Evening. The bunker takes a little getting used to, doesn't it? I've important work to do,
I can
so
hardly
no time
notice
to
that
talk.
lazy eye anymore, Watkins.
Hmm? Oh, you must be the outsider everyone's buzzing about. Pleased to meet you. I'm Lorenzo, senior knight and general handyman around here. Bye.
That's it. Okay.
You're being watched, so don't get any ideas.
Sorry, but I'm a little busy here, if you'll excuse me. Sorry, but I'm a little busy here, if you'll excuse me.
Shit, what is the chain that binds?
You look tired, Ibsen.
Oh, hey there. Something I can help you with?
Why do data store entries mention the chain that binds? What is that exactly?
That's an old principle that's been around since the Brotherhood was founded. It basically means that you have to obey a superior officer. It's pretty much common sense, but it gets invoked a lot when people get pissy about following orders. If you're curious, I'll give you access to the data store entry on it. You'd probably be the first to read it in years, if not decades. Bye.
Check the data store.
Evening. There are whispers that McNamara's lost his nerve. I can't believe that. Not after what he did at Helios 1.
Chain that binds. The chain that binds is... Okay. The chain that binds is the cornerstone of our organization, the rock that supports the great tree of the Brotherhood and its myriad branches. It holds that, one, orders are to flow from on high down the ranks. An order from a superior must always be obeyed. Let their wisdom may be carried. Let their wisdom may be carried without hesitation. God, I suck at reading. 2. Orders are to observe the flow and not skip ranks. The superior may only give orders to his direct subordinates, and not to those beneath them. In this way, harmony of intent and cohesion of thought is maintained.
You're being watched, so don't get any ideas.
On the other side of that door. Let's see what happens if I go through it.
Hello? What is it, outsider? Have you discovered anything?
Do you know anything about the chain that binds?
I could hardly call myself head paladin if I didn't. It's one of the first things every initiate learns when they start training. What about it?
The few times an elder was dismissed was due to it.
I could be wrong, but I think that's a dead end. McNamara's always followed orders, and we've been incommunicado since fleeing Helios.
Did you know there's a second part to it?
Second part? What are you talking about?
It says a superior is not allowed to give orders to men under his subordinate.
That is the standard procedure, yes. For example, McNamara gives orders to head scribe Taggart, who then relays further orders to the scribes. I wasn't aware that failing to do so was punishable, however. Interesting. If we can just find an instance where McNamara went around someone and gave orders to their subordinates, we'll have him.
What do you think the lockdown?
It's a travesty is what it is. Every second we sit on our hands down here is another second that we're not fulfilling our sworn duty.
I found the patrols for the Elder, and they had mission discs with orders from McNamara on them.
Just as I thought. McNamara gave my men new orders without telling me. The nerve of that man. This little stunt is probably what got them killed in the first place. Our normal patrol routes are known to be relatively safe. This is exactly what I've been looking for. McNamara gave my men new orders without telling me, thereby breaking the chain that binds. With this, I can finally have him removed as Elder, and end this ridiculous lockdown.
Is there anything else for me to do?
No. Your role in this is done. The rest is up to us. There's much more for me to do to make the transition as smooth as possible. Come back in a few days, and I should be firmly installed as Elder.
Accepted by the Brotherhood. Oh man, that's a lot of XP.
Welcome, my friend. A new day has dawned for this chapter, and moving forward we will no longer cower in the dark. And we have you to thank for it. You'll find that I can be generous to those who show loyalty. Here, take this key. If you ever find yourself in need of repair, head to our safe house to the northeast. Now, what can I do for you?
I could join the Brotherhood. But I'm kind of... do want to explore more.
Bye.
Oh, that's cool. I got a key now. fuck it, I'll record a bit more. It took too long on one section. I'm gonna talk to Veronica.
What's up? I was young and I needed the money. See you around. Keep up the good work, outsider.
Hello again, my friend. I hope you've been finding the information in the data store useful.
Looks like I did good with the Brotherhood, getting rid of stubbornness and McNamara. Gotta do a lot. Certainly gonna do a lot of thinking if I want to be a member of the Brotherhood or not. I mean, I can if I wanted. Even though the NCR and Brotherhood don't really see eye to eye at all. Oh, cool, he has his helmet on.
Oh, hey there. Something I can help you with? The quest is still there, even though I completed it, though. I guess it's a bug. I guess I can help the boomers. We heard Veronica talking with the Elder. We won't stand for this.
Looks like some members are pissed. Makes sense, though. Ideals are strengthened by the challenges they endure. Veronica's questioning did you a service.
She'd be doing a greater service by carrying out her duties and not trying to undermine the Elder's authority. This had better be the last time her loyalty falters. You've been warned.
God. I should get used to this, I guess. People get desperate. They turn on each other. First thing to go is trust. I don't think it's ever going to be the same for me in there. Knowing no matter what I do, it's going to end badly. But they're all I have.
Are you still going to travel with me?
Yeah. I've got the rest of my life to help them out. I could spare a little while to see things through with you.
Come on, let's get out of here.
Good idea.
Veronica receives Bonds of Steel perk. This is actually increasing our armor.
If you can't keep that thing under control, I will. Mother Pearl's instructions are clear. You can move freely around Nellis, and artillery spotters have orders not to fire on you. These are extraordinary privileges. Don't abuse them.
Mother Pearl said you have a bug problem.
Long story short, the power failed a few days ago because giant ants have tunneled into the generator room and set up a nest. I led a team down to exterminate them, but there were so many of them. We lost. 2 killed, 3 wounded. Personally, I think it's more than a savage can handle. But if you want to kill those ants and switch the power back on, feel free.
I can handle a few ants.
Sure, anyone can. But there's more than a few down there. See for yourself. One other thing. The ants must be eating gunpowder from the munitions down there, or something. They exploded when hit by a flamethrower. One of us was using a laser pistol. Same thing. Bullets seem okay. Just don't hit the artillery shells. Loyal's been working on some kind of weapon to use against them. Maybe you should check with him.
Loyal may have something to help with the ants. Definitely check out that Brotherhood of Steel bunker, or safe house, that is.
Stand back where I can see you.
Okay. Yeah, definitely check out that Brotherhood safe house after I do the Nellis mission, or the Nellis quest, that is. Hopefully that song in the background didn't ruin anything.
If you can't keep that thing under control, I will. I hope Pearl knows what she's doing, letting you wander around Nellis as you please.
I'm looking for what... Raquel said you were working on some kind of weapon to fight against the giant ants.
I started building a sonic emitter that might do the trick, but it's useless without knowing the exact frequency that would kill the ants.
Think of it as a field test, a trial run.
If you're willing to take the risk, be my guest. I've got it set to broadcast a powerful signal at 24,000 hertz. Just place it near their nest and cross your fingers. Signal's too high for people to hear, so no harm done, but it might make you feel sick to your stomach. Say laser energy weapon should help.
Uh-oh. Come on!
If I give her biker goggles.
You're making me carry the heavy stuff, aren't you?
Yeah.
Why do we always hurt the ones we care about the most?
I can put it there.
Come on! Beats wait until they shoot me first. I like this.
Looks like I have to put my sonic emitter there.
Uh-oh. For the Brotherhood!
Oh, power breaker. Shit. Gotta find the power breaker. Wait a minute. Ah, there it is.
I see the power's back on. The ants are all dead?
Yes, it's safe to go down there now.
Maybe Pearl is right about you, because I don't know how you pulled that off. I'll tell Loyal to send someone down to clear out the eggs and repair the generators. Good work.
Accepted by the boomers.
What is it, outsider?
Anything else I can help with?
The next time you leave Nellis, keep an eye out for missiles. We're down to a 5-year supply for our launchers.
Will do.
Come find me when you've got some to turn in.
Got some missiles for you.
How many?
I have... Sorry, I was mistaken. I don't have any extra missiles.
What kind of fool doesn't keep track of reserve ammunition? Don't waste my time.
How much missile ammo do I have with 37? Okay, I'll spare 5.
What is it, outsider? How many? Thanks. Those'll last us a day.
Let's see who else I can talk to. No copyright. Okay, there's no quest out here.
Watch your step, sister. How is your visit with us going, stranger?
You tell me, what do people have to say about me?
I may have heard a compliment or two. Nothing special.
Still trying to figure out who to help and how.
Each of the elders would appreciate assistance with various issues here in Nellis. Seek out Jack, Loyal, Raquel, and Argyle. They will guide you. Later.
I know Mother Pearl is letting you wander Nellis as you please, outsider, but I have patients to tend to.
I'm looking for ways to make myself useful.
I have 3 patients here who were gravely injured fighting those giant ants in the generator building a few days ago. I've stabilized their wounds, but they're in bad shape. Do you have medical training?
Sorry, I'm sure you know more than I do.
No need to apologize. Their care is my responsibility, not yours. Thing is, everything I know came out of a first aid handbook. If you think you know more than that, let me know. See ya.
What's she doing? Do you have any... Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing there. Thought I had a magazine to house with medicine. Only by 3. Yeah. I guess I'll increase my medicine over time the next level up.
Sorry, I've got work to take care of.
You're the outsider. Mother Pearl sent word that you'd be stopping by. You must be eager to hear the story of our people.
Who are you?
Me? I'm Pete, keeper of the story. I know I seem kind of young. I was the apprentice keeper of the story until a couple months ago, but old Keeper Don, well, whiskey and landmines don't go together. So it's up to me. I bet you want to know everything about us.
I like to know about your people.
Wonderful. I'm sure you've noticed the mural on the wall of this hut. Shall I tell you what it all means?
Sure, I can spare a time.
Excellent. Imagine you're the first outsider to ever hear our tale. Ages ago, long before I was born, we lived underground. Everyone had guns, but the Overseer wouldn't let us explode anything, not even a hand grenade.
You good, kid? Your head's fucking twitching like hell.
We left and wandered the wastes. There were savages with knives. We blew them up with frag mines and grenades, burned them with flamethrowers. It was neat, but there was a downside. For every 43.6 savages we killed, we lost one of our own. We needed a new home. We needed Nellis. Here we have prospered and multiplied. Here our mighty guns destroy any savages who might try to harm us before they can even reach our gates. Well, until... But... Not saying you want to harm us or you're a savage, but anyways. Nellis has revealed many secrets. It has taught us how to fly the bombers once based here, and it has taught us where to find one. And that is our story so far. For this last image is our future. To restore the bomber, to fly the open skies in armored safety, raining high explosive ordnance upon ignorant savages. This is our destiny. I'm pleased that you listened to the entire story. Perhaps there are details you'd like to know more about. Let me know. Hello. Hey. Now that you know the story of our people, you must have all sorts of questions.
I have some questions about your people's history.
Ask away.
Why did your ancestors leave the safety of the vault?
So you know about the vaults? Yes, we lived in one of those. Ours was numbered 34. In our vault, everyone had guns, but the Overseer wouldn't let you fire off any of the really fun ones. I guess all the little pops and bangs at the firing ranges just got boring after a while.
Yeah, I love it when I throw a grenade and it goes bang.
That's nice, but it's not really the scale of explosion that interests us. Anything else you want to know?
I'm surprised Nellis was empty when your people found it.
Several automatic warheads detonate here 100 years ago, leaving the base highly radioactive. The savages of the waste, ignoramuses, all avoided Nellis by habit.
But a little radiation didn't keep your people away.
That's right. Our Geiger counter indicates that the base was radioactive, but not dangerously so. Enough time has passed. Anything else you want to know?
How do you survive totally cut off from the world?
Nellis is a completely self-sufficient community. We draw water from Lake Mead, solar arrays provide power, and we grow our own crops.
The integrity of your people is remarkable.
Thank you. Our self-sufficiency is a point of pride. Anything else you want to know?
What are howitzers doing at an Air Force base?
You're right. They weren't here when we discovered Nellis. We found the guns at a huge weapon depot called Area 2, many miles from here. It took many weeks to drag the guns and their ammunition back to Nellis, and it was the last time any of us set foot beyond our homeland.
That howitzer battery is a monument to the grit and resolve of your people.
Thank you so much. I'll be sure to pass that on. Anything else you want to know?
How has Nellis taught your people to fly?
Once we restore power, we learned that some elaborate chairs we've been sleeping in were actually virtual reality simulators. We believe they were used to train combat pilots. We use them extensively. I alone have shot down over 500 Chinese Zion 85 fighters. Before you ask, I'm afraid there's no way you can be allowed to use the simulators. They're for our use only. Sorry.
Oh, to slip the surely bonds of Earth, dance amid the soaring birds.
That's beautiful. Yes, it's exactly like that. So free, so... words can't do it justice. Anything else you want to know?
How did you learn where to find an old bomber? Where to find an old bomber?
Loyal found a file somewhere on the base, with magazine articles, photographs, a map even. It seems that a bomber, apparently the 29th of its kind, crashed in Lake Mead on July 21st, 1948. Just imagine, that's over 300 years ago. The photograph shows that it was basically intact, and the map tells us exactly where to find it. Except we haven't left Nellis in decades.
You could attach ballast to the plane and then haul it here for repairs.
Yes. In fact, that's exactly what Loyal has planned to do. You should go talk to him. I wish everyone were just as interested in our story as you are. Maybe I should act out the battles, or learn how to throw my voice.
I'm looking to make myself useful. Who needs help around here?
Gosh, there's a lot of folks. Argyle's our doctor. He could use help tending to any injured we got. Over at the workshop, Loyal and Jack are always building something. The Loyal may not be too happy to see your kind running around Nellis. See you later, alligator.
Enough news of your good works has been passed around Nellis. Let's see what's in these hangars.
You should get out of my face before you get yourself hurt.
So you're the outsider. Lived your whole life out there, huh? Wow. I always thought you savages probably spoke a different language. But I hear you sound like us.
What do you do here?
Me? I work with Loyal. Mostly electronics work and robotics. Keeping the old technologies alive, right?
What can you tell me about Loyal?
Loyal's a great man, but he's getting on in years. So a younger's gotta learn everything he knows. That'd be me. The man knows how to fix and build just about everything that was ever made. It's not easy keeping up with him. If you help him recover the lady, I figure... Oh, I figure it's been a nice day. Yeah, a real nice day.
Cover a lady? What are you talking about?
Did I say that? Sometimes I just say stupid things. Sorry about that. Pearl will tell you when the time comes. I should really be going. Hey there. Back for more? What I could use is some scrap metal. It may not sound exciting, but around here we have to recycle every rivet and plate. The other thing, you being from the outside and all, well, I guess you'd call it a personal matter, but, well, forget it.
Where I come from, we discuss personal matters all the time.
That must be nice. Sharing yourself like that. Not being embarrassed or anything. Well, the thing is, there's this girl.
Tell me about her.
Oh, you can't miss her. She has short red hair and she's the most beautiful woman who ever lived. You'd really talk to her for me? What if she feels the same way? What if she comes here like you did? What if she gets blown up? What if she doesn't like me? Oh, geez. I better just let you handle it. I'm better with machines. They don't make my stomach queasy like this.
I'll look into it. Stranger things have happened.
That would be amazing. As in, I would thank you forever.
Jack let me know there's a girl he has an interest in, a Crimson Caravan. He knows she has red hair, but that is all he knows. He'd like me to talk to her and see if she is interested in meeting him. Jack and Nels is looking for scrap metal. He can't pay me, but earning the trust of people with that much artillery seems like a decent idea. Call a master of arms for the boomers. Would be grateful if I brought her some missiles.
Hey.
You should go talk to Blake or Alice. They handle most of our contact with visitors.
I don't suppose you watch the boomers over in Nellis sometimes, do you?
I watch all sorts of things with my binoculars. Who wants to know? And why?
I've been inside Nellis. This young man there who has a crush on you.
Nice-looking blonde boy? I always wondered if he was watching me back. What's he like?
He's nice, maybe a little naive. Seems convinced you're the love of his life.
Really? That's so sweet. I'd love to go meet him. Is there any way the boomers would let me visit Nellis?
I'll ask Pearl to make an exception for you.
This is so exciting. Let me know how it turns out.
How is your visit with us going, stranger?
Jack is interested in a girl.
Well, well, this is welcome news. Who is she?
She works for the Crimson Caravan.
She's with those traders? They've tried to contact us before, but I'm not interested in trading with greedy savages. This presents a bit of a problem. Jack isn't allowed to leave Nellis, and I doubt she would make it through the artillery alive.
It would mean a lot to Jack if she could come to Nellis.
I suppose Jack deserves a chance at love. You can tell Jack she has a free pass to enter, but he is responsible for her actions. Do not make me regret this decision, outsider.
You tell me, what do people have to say about me?
I do believe you've convinced one or two of us that it's better you made it here than were blown to smithereens. Later.
Have you seen her? The redhead of my dreams?
Good news, she feels the same way.
She does? You mean it? That's incredible. What happens next? Can she come here? How do we make sure she doesn't get blown up? Should I talk to the gunners or to Pearl?
I spoke to Pearl, but Janet needs a way past the artillery.
Here, take this boomer outfit. I'll let the gunners know she's coming, and not to shoot at her.
McLafferty's been riding asses again. Better lay low.
Hello again. How's your boomer friend?
Actually, I wanted to talk to you about him again.
I was hoping you would. What's going on? Have they agreed to my safety yet?
I got a boomer uniform for you to wear while you cross to Nellis.
There's one more thing. I have a work contract with the Crimson Caravan, and if I walk away, I lose the wages they owe me.
Could you do just one more thing for me and talk to Alice McLafferty about it? I know if I do it, she'll just say no. I'd hate to lose the money.
Hello.
Welcome back.
Janice asked me to talk to you about releasing her from her contract.
Ah, yes. Her infatuation with a boomer she's never met. It's a small camp. Word gets around. She's aware she's breaking her contract, which is undoubtedly why she sent you to talk to me instead of coming herself. Janet is free to leave, but she forfeits the wages she's owed. That's the price of contract breaking. Take it or leave it.
Opening up trade with the boomers would be easier with Janet in her camp. Wouldn't you agree?
Intriguing. Janet puts in a good word for me, and the Crimson Caravan gains exclusive access to the boomers. Yes, that works for me. Janet will be paid what she's owed. Consider it a gift.
Hey. Have you spoken with McLafferty yet?
I convinced her to pay you what you're owed. You're free to leave.
That's great. I can't believe you went through all this trouble for me. Thank you.
If you can't keep that thing under control, I will.
Hi. I can't believe I'm going to meet my red-headed lady soon. I'm really nervous about it.
Can you think of any ways I can help out?
Like I said, I can never get enough scrap metal. Okay. See ya.
Nice day we're having.
Hey.
Thank you for getting me here. Jack is a great guy.
I didn't walk across this part of the base. What the fuck is Rex doing? Should have got that augmentation. It made me go a bit faster.
If you can't keep that thing under control, I will.
Hello. It's great to finally meet you.
Hi there. It's great to meet you as well.
I'm glad you made it out here. You're even more stunning up close than you were at a distance.
And you're even more handsome up close. Do you think it'll be okay if I hang around here for a little while, so we can get to know each other better?
Of course it would. I'll have you set up with some quarters with some of the other women. Thank you for getting Janet to Nellis. I've never been so happy in my entire life. Don't get blown up.
That thing is housebroken, right?
Hey there. Kill any outsiders lately?
Evening.
Let's see. Where else can I go?
Hey there. Kill any outsiders lately?
I should talk to Loyal.
Watch your step, sister.
Hungry for grub? Bye.
Evening. Thank you for getting me here. Jack is a great guy.
What is it, outsider?
I'm looking for ways to make myself useful.
If that's so, how about you look into repairing the solar arrays on the roof of the generator building? Nothing too complicated about it, but it's a long ways to walk my old bones, and there's been that ant problem over near there. You can't miss the array. It's on top of the generator building smack dab in the middle of Nellis, between the two runways.
Passed through a place called Helios 1. Maybe I could find parts there.
Are you talking about that damn bright light we've seen blast off to the south occasionally? I was wondering what the hell that was. If they've got the parts, bring them on back. We need to get the array back up and charging. Be sure to stop on back and let me know when the arrays are fixed.
Let's go to Helios 1.
What is it? Later.
What can I help you with?
this location. Oh, there's a hauled rock out there. Focus on the quest. Reflector panels on this array are damaged. You could salvage some of the array's parts. Would you like to salvage the array? Yes.
If the Legion breaks through our defenses, I got one bullet I'm saving just for me. Are you supporting us here? We'll take what we can get.
Reflector panels on this array are damaged. Salvaged parts could be used to repair the array. Would you like to repair the array? Use Helios salvage panels to repair the array. Press a bunch of buttons. Nah, check array efficiency. Array operating at 75% efficiency.
Watch your step, sister. Hello, outsider. Need something?
Can I get to... Oh. I repaired the solar arrays.
Well, how about that? Turns out you aren't completely useless working with your hands.
Can I get a code to use the VR pods in the mess hall?
No, those aren't for outsiders to use. Leave them alone.
I'm generally interested in your people's history. What are the pods for?
Well, if you genuinely care so much, they're flight simulators. If you don't know our history yet, you should see Pete and get the tour. We dream to one day rule the skies. See ya!
Idolized by the boomers. What else can I do? guess I could... Okay, return to Pearl. So this is just giving more missiles away, but I think I'm pretty much good for this quest.
You have done well to earn the trust of my people, child.
Well, I think I've done everything I can to help out.
I believe the time has come for you to show your value in full. The people have come to accept having you around. Find Loyal and ask him about our people's fondest dream. He will tell you what to do next.
Alright, sounds good. Speak to Loyal about the Boomer's plan.
Pearl sent word saying it's all right to tell you about the lady in the water.
Lady in the water? What's that?
A long time ago, long before the war that killed just about everything that ever lived, a bomber crashed not far from here. A bomber was a flying contraption that could drop explosives down on anything it flew over. But anyway, moving on. This bomber crashed down in Lake Mead, pretty damn near intact. When we got to Nellis, see, I found this article in a magazine all about it. There was another B-29 around here, part of a museum. Couldn't fly, but had a lot of spare parts, see? Get where I'm going? Since I was a young man, I've dreamed of raising that lady from the lake and bringing her back to life. What do you say?
Where's this bomber located?
It's at the bottom of Lake Mead. I'll mark its location on your Pip-Boy map.
How do you expect to raise a bomber from the bottom of the lake?
Simple. Attach deployable ballast to the plane and float it on up. Here is a remote detonator. Once the ballast is attached to the plane, just hit the detonator from the shore and let buoyancy handle the rest.
If it's so simple, why haven't you done it?
Maybe you don't understand. Hasn't been one of us, not a one, to set a foot outside Nellis in over 50 years. You come along with your knowledge of the outside, and it seems the time's come to raise the lady after all.
Alright, I'm game.
Good. Here's the deployable ballast. Go find the plane, attach the ballast, and hit the button.
Any ideas how to get to the bottom of Lake Mead without drowning?
Might try holding your breath. If that doesn't sound good enough, talk to Jack. He was working on a rebreather once.
I've never been so happy in my entire life.
Lyle said you can help me breathe underwater.
I just need some parts from a pressure cooker to create a hermetic seal for the rebreather.
I have one right here.
Thanks. This will just take a few moments. Okay, it looks like the valve from the cooker was a perfect fit. Here's the rebreather. See ya.
Thank you for getting me here. Jack is a great guy.
Bit far. If I'm not mistaken, Death Claws, I think, over in that area. But I could cut through there. ain't all full anymore. Lake Las Vegas. Pretty small lake. Hell. So from around the bombers way over there. Caesar's Legion's up there, and NCR's over there. With main bases, that is.
Uh-oh.
Come on!
Yeah. Oh, it's...
Hey! Come on!
How do you miss all 3 shots? It's right there and you missed. The fuck is that shit? Fisherman's Prize Shack.
trouble. It's gonna blow! Hey! Come on! Mind the explosion! Mind the explosion!
Damn.
Does jumping... Yes! Hey! Enough of that.
Colville Bay. Deal with these Cazadors first.
Gotcha!
Captain Dean boats and bait. Rentals, worms, and ice cream. Yummers. I tried to quote Homelander by saying that shit.
Over
the
here.
Hell. Fucking, I'm taking your damn rat meat. Just get these out of the way. Just says take. Skull. Yeah, take it. Stupid objects clipping and shit. This appears to be a good location to attach one of the deployable ballast packages. Would you like to attach it? Yes. come up now. Of course I use... Using the wrong fucking detonator this whole time. Ain't worth shit. Trouble make me think the game was bugged. So I think this fucking detonator.
It's going to be a dream come true once you've raised that bomber from Lake Mead.
Your plan worked. The plane floated up. It seemed to be intact.
That's tremendous. I'll transmit instructions to the robots to start packing up the plane to bring it back to Nellis.
Well, how exactly do you plan to get the plane back here?
I just told you, the robots are going to handle it. They'll break the plane down into pieces and move it up from Colville Bay in one shot.
Are you planning to use diversionary tactics to draw their attention?
Exactly. We'll be shelling an unoccupied location in outer Vegas to get their attention elsewhere. By the time they realize they aren't under attack, the plane and the bots will be long gone. The kids wish we were shelling a real target, but Pearl thinks it's wise not to start up a war just as the lady has risen.
Okay, well, I'm glad I've helped.
Hey, I'd better get rolling. Jack and I have a lot of work ahead of us.
Hello, friend. How can Mother Pearl be of help today?
I've spoken to Loyal. The B-29 is on the way.
What you have done for us is a miracle, child. You have fulfilled the only dreams we ever had outside our walls. You are a trusted friend of us all. If there is ever a way for us to help you, child, tell me, and I will make it so. Later.
This light, and so is this one. Yeah, I'll keep it for now.
Hello, friend. How can Mother Pearl be of help today?
Yeah, I'm gonna end part 16 here. I've been recording for well over 2 hours, I think. But anyway, thanks to anybody who's enjoyed this video or came across this video or so on. Like, subscribe and all that, hit the bell. And look forward to more videos in the future. And this has been ALX.